Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable ghost wall hanging. Okay, let me go ahead and show you how to make it. Here is a list of the tools and materials I used to complete the project. For your convenience, I've also included a detailed list in the description box below. Let's get started. You're going to need one of these wood cutouts of a ghost. If you can't find this, the Dollar Tree also carries a little ghost sign that says boo. You can use that as well. Just flip it over and do the back side. And then you're also going to need a package of the color your own ornaments of the little ghosts. You get 5 in here and you'll only need 3. And you're also going to need some white acrylic paint. I'm using Apple Barrel. Okay, and then you just want to give all 4 of your ghosts a good coat of the white acrylic paint. You're also going to need a package of the DIY stickers for Halloween. This one has the little ghosts in it. I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 ghosts out and also paint them white. And then you're going to need some of the little wood letters from the Dollar Tree. And I picked out B and 2 O's. I'm going to paint these black with the Apple Barrel black. I have all my pieces painted. I went ahead and painted 1 row of the little bats black. I thought I might use a couple of those. And then I did a couple of the ghosts. Now it took 2 coats on my big guy because he absorbed quite a bit of paint, but it only took 1 coat on everything else. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of distressing. And I'm just going to be using the black acrylic paint. And then I'm also going to be using one of these little pounce brushes. I really like this brush for this technique. Now you don't need a lot of paint. I just put a little bit on the side. Take out any excess. And then I just want to go around the edges and hit it with some black. This will take the majority of the paint off, which is what I want. Then I want to make sure I get right in around the mouth and the eyes. Kind of put it in there and twist it so it'll go right around the edge of the opening. I don't want it to look perfect, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do that to these 3 small ones and my large one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the distressing and I'll be back. Okay, so I have all my distressing done. I went ahead and did my large guy here, and I made sure to do around the cutouts. I did the same thing for these smaller guys. And then for the really tiny ghosts, I just went around the outside just a little bit with the black. I didn't bother to try to do the face because it's so small. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue on my boo. And I'm going to be using the Crafter Square Woodwork glue. And I'm going to start by placing my center letter first so that I make sure I get it in the position I want. The good thing too about using the wood glue is once you get it down, it does allow you to move it just a little bit to make sure that you get it in the correct position. So I have my boo down. I think I'm going to add a couple of the bats. Now the bats do come with a little round sticky on them. I never use that. I just take that off. And then I'm going to use the wood glue. Just get your glue on there and then place them wherever you'd like. I think that looks good with just the two, so I'm going to leave him like that. Now you're going to need some jute cord. You want to cut 2 pieces at 8 inches and 1 piece at 10 inches. Then you're going to want to go ahead and make a double knot on one end. Just get it as close to the end as you can. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and take that and feed it in from the back through the front. And you want that knot big enough so it does not pull through. And then to make sure that that's nice and secure, just add a little drop of your wood glue. And then put it right where the knot is. Then set that aside to dry. You're going to do that to all 3 of your ghosts. So one will be longer than the other 2. Okay, now you're going to need some of this black and white gingham ribbon. I got this from the Dollar Tree on a 9-foot roll. It's 5/8 of an inch. And then you're also going to need a little bit of floral wire. You want to cut 3 pieces of ribbon at about 6 inches. We're going to be making 3 little bows. So just go ahead and take your ends, fold them over so that they cover each other. And then decide how big you want your bow. You want to make sure that they're all about the same size. Once you get your size, take your little piece of floral wire. Fold your ribbon up so you're in the middle. Pull it back so it's nice and tight, and then twist. Open up your floral wire and twist some more to make sure that it's nice and secure. And once you get it nice and secure, you can trim off any excess floral wire. You have just a little basic bow. Okay, you'll want to make 3 of those. I have all of my bows made. I'm going to take my little ghost, and because I'm impatient, I'm not going to hit this back with just a little bit of the hot glue. I don't want to wait anymore. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take that little bow, and I'm going to hot glue it right there so it covers up the little hole where the jute comes out. Just put a dab of hot glue on the back of the bow and place it right there. So it looks like that. Okay, so I got my little bow glued on. I decided to put one of the little black bats right in the center of the bow. So each ghost looks like that. And then I've decided to go ahead and take one of my little ghosts, and I'm going to glue him on down here. Again, I'm going to take the little sticky guy that came with him off and use glue. These sticky things work fine if you're going to stick them to paper, but anything else, they don't really adhere very well. So again, I'm just going to use the wood glue. And then get him down. Very cute. Okay, now I'm going to turn him over, and we are going to attach our other ghosts. You just need to find the one that has the longest string, the 10-inch string. You want to hold it up and make sure that it hangs the way that you want it to. So once it stops turning, okay. And then just decide how long you want to hang your ghosts. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go this route. I want the longest one here in the middle, and then I want the 2 on either side to be about the same length. Okay, so once I have that laid out, I'm just going to grab my string and put some hot glue. Now they don't have to be absolutely perfect, but you do want to get them relatively close. Okay, now you want to let that fully set up. Once it does, you can trim off any excess twine that you have. Okay, now that my glue is nice and dry, I wanted to add some yellow behind the eyes and everything. So I have a piece of yellow cardstock. Yellow construction paper will work as well. And then I cut pieces to cover the back for the face and mouth on my big ghost here and for my small ones. Okay, and I'm going to just simply attach those using this glue stick. I picked this up from Dollar Tree. It's Avery. So I'm just going to go in and put the glue in right around the eyes and the mouth. I want to make sure I get it nicely attached. I don't want to cover up the hole up here at the top because I'm still going to use that to hang this when I'm all done. And just go ahead and get that into place and press down. Okay, so go ahead and do that for the 3 small ones as well. Okay, once you get the paper glued on, you'll want to turn it back over and then take something and go in and clean out around the eyes if you've got any large clumps of the glue stick. Okay. Now I am going to take one more of the little ghosts. I'm going to glue them right here in the center on the string. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to just go ahead and flip them over. Place him down. I want him at just at a little bit of an angle right in the middle there. And then I'm going to place hot glue. So he's attached to the jute cord. Okay, and then while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and make a bigger bow with some tails. So go ahead and cut a piece at 10 inches. That'll be for the tails. And then cut another piece at about 8 inches. Now on the tails, just bring the ends together. On small ribbon like this, I just like to do one angled cut. So it comes out like that. Then you'll need another small piece of the floral wire. Okay, then you're going to do basically the same thing, just fold it over. You want to make sure that the ends cross over by at least an inch. Get the size of the bow that you want. And you're going to take the tails and you're going to put that on the back, and the back is the cut side where the cut ribbon is. Get it in the middle, and then go ahead and wrap that floral wire right around the middle. I always like to fold my stuff so I know that I'm in the middle. And pull the floral wire down, get it nice and snug and twist. And go ahead and trim the ends. Open it up. And then there you go, you have your basic bow with tails. So I cut a piece of jute cord at about 8 inches and tied it through the hole for the hanger, and then I hit some hot glue on the back because I don't like my knot to come forward. And then I ended up shortening up my tails for my bow, which I'm going to place right up here. Just hit it with a little bit of hot glue. Place it right underneath that spot. I think that looks really cute. I think that would be too much, so I'm going to pass on the other two. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed our boo sign. I'm really happy with how it came out. I love the yellow behind the eyes. I think that really makes it stand out. And this will hang beautifully on any wall or door. I thought it was so cute, quick and easy to make. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. Thanks again for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope everyone in your family is staying happy and healthy. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time.